Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the jungle. We put you on game politics on the humble. Excuse me. Thanks, Lord. People don't steal anymore. I went back right where I left my car. My phone was right there. Went all the way back to Walmart. I was moving too fast coming back, trying to make the show pop early. But I had to get some groceries. You know what I'm saying? But we back. You done know. Welcome to the jungle where we put you on game politics on the humble. You talk to me nice, or we gonna have to get right. You know what I'm talking about? Word is bomb. Huh. Anyway, Tampa Bay 2-0 over Detroit. We like Tampa Bay. Boston over Miami. They giving 1.5. I'll take that 1.5 for Boston's. Colorado Rockies versus Washington. I like Washington. Rangers versus White Sox. I like Rangers. Guardians versus Angels. I like Guardians. Twins versus Athletics. I like Twins. Phillies versus Mariners. I like Phillies. Cubs versus Arizona. I like the Cubs. Pirates versus Padres. I like Padres. Reds versus Giants. I like the Giants with the 1.5. You done know. Anyway, WNBA. Golden State versus the Lynx. I like the Lynx. Atlanta Dream versus Sparks. I like the Dream. Sky versus Connecticut Sun. I like Connecticut Sun with that 5.5. Dallas Wings versus Portland Fire. I like Portland Fire with that 7.5. And Washington Mystics versus Phoenix Mercury. I like Phoenix with that 3.5. Now, football season's about to kick off. I think it's the third week of preseason. Steelers versus Bills. I like the Bills. Patriots versus the Browns. I like the Browns. The Browns got too much going on. Sanders still can't start. They're paying Dotson all that money. They just got to play him. So it's going to be an opportunity for the next best team to snatch up Sanders. They get some of that money back, and they even out. You know what I'm talking about? 49ers versus the Raiders. I like them 49ers. 49ers, Jared York. What's going on, York? All you had to do was call a brother, man. You over there messing around with the lot lizards. They done got you hammed up. Pardon, Mr. York. Jed was just a bit horny. After 3 o'clock, prime time, he had some drinks in him. Bada boom, bada bing. Somebody steered him up to that, and somebody steered him wrong. All you had to do was call, man. We get you that high quality, A+. You know what I'm talking about? We don't just mess around with just anything, York. Well, brother, with your type of money, opportunities is through the roof. Let's get a hand. Let's get a hand of applause. Have an applause for Mr. York. Got snatched up trying to get some lot lizards. He's all right. They got him out, man. We ain't trying to answer too many questions. Let's give Mr. York a hand of applause. I'm sorry. What a way to start the season. You done know. Oh. Where we been? We've been on vacation. You know what I'm talking about? We was on vacation. You know what I mean? We just cool and maintain it. So don't ask too many questions. Rams versus Chargers. I like the Rams. Commanders versus the Ravens. I like the Ravens. Falcons versus the Dolphins. In Miami. Whew. I don't know. I like the Falcons. Texans versus the Panthers. I like the Panthers. Buccaneers versus Jaguars in Jacksonville. I like the Buccaneers with 3. Giants versus Jets. I like the Jets. Bengals versus the Eagles. In Philadelphia, I like the Eagles. Seahawks versus Chiefs. I like the Seahawks. Cardinals versus the Packers. I like the Packers. Saints versus the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys. Vikings versus the Broncos. I like the Broncos. Lions versus the Colts. I like the Lions. Bears versus Titans. I like the Titans. I don't know if this is the beginning of the season or the season before or the preseason games before the season, but this is who I like regardless. Bears versus Titans. I like the Bears. Yeah, that's all. Anyway, what else I was gonna say? So, well, I was on vacation. I was up in New York City hanging out, calling with some of my people them. Along the weekend, uh, the committee decided it's gonna be an age limit to hip hop rappers at a 60-year age cap. I said, oh, this is interesting. That means all the gatekeepers is done and over with. That means for the future to go ahead and do our thing. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? The commission ain't trying to hear it. 50 Cent time in, said it's over for you, get out the way. Get out the way. You know what I'm talking about? Caminero just slid in for 3 points. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh! Where is Bone? He's safe. I don't know. They're looking at that. Anyway. But yeah. So, no more hating. That means little Joey can just watch from the sidelines. Little Jada can just watch from the sidelines. Little Jimmy can watch from the sideline. Who else? There's a lot of people got to watch from the sidelines now. I don't think the committee said they can't sign people. They just can't. You know what I mean? But judging off of the talent that's around some of these guys, it's they in trouble. You know what I'm saying? We don't hear nothing that's you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Lord Jesus, let's give a hand of applause for that man, cause that's something worth clapping for. All you young guys like myself, let's get in that motherfucker. Let's get in that booth. Let's get in that studios. Keep busting out these hits, cause the committee has spoken. It's over for these 60 plus hating from the sideline with their captions, with their comments. Put it in the comment section. Time for these dudes to get out of here. Finito. Bye-bye. Andale. Rebus. Out the door. No more gatekeeping. You done. No. What is fun? Nah, I'm just bugging out. But that's what's being said. What I believe, as far as age limit, I believe, he spoke. He had a reason. He knew who he spoke. That's talking on the side of that. You know what I mean? It does make sense. I like the ideas, but I believe that the older folks in the hip hop, in the music, period, are meant to be there to guide the youth. You know what I mean? I meant there to carry a certain message. I meant there to support the futures that come after them, even though that's not done. There's a lot of hating. If they ain't getting nothing out of it, they just kind of like put their foot down and, you know what I mean, put them in all kind of trials and tribulations. So, you know what I mean, they won't make it in, they give up, and unfortunately, we get on these non-rapping ass niggas that's linked to them. You know what I mean? And on the run, and all that shit, and then, you know, you know what I mean? We don't get, nah, let me stop. I had to sneak that in there. But you know, it's just you know everybody's entitled to do their thing. I mean, that's what I believe. Music always evolves. Cause you know, I could do circles around niggas. So um, my abilities, I can keep going till I'm 80, 90. You know what I mean? Ain't it can then they can't put no cap on me. You know what I'm saying? But the reason there's a cap put in 60-year cap put on these niggas is because they doing more damage than good. They gatekeeping too much, you know what I mean? They link to a lot of fucked up shit. We don't want that no more, you know what I mean? I guess that goes for Jehovah too, you know what I mean? So let motherfuckers breathe, you know what I mean? Get out the way, man, you know what I mean? We don't want to be forced to keep listening to, you know what I mean? We want to hear some facts, you know what I'm talking about? Word is strong. You still got a lot of older heads keep doing their thing. This hip hop is the only genre that deals with this kind of cap. You know what I'm saying? Really though. But it's cause it's happening. You know what I mean? Along the lines, motherfuckers let motherfuckers get squeezed, you know. I don't know. I just did you know, you supposed to evolve, you supposed to get better, you supposed to, you know what I mean, give it up, open up doors. Just cause a motherfucker ain't signed to you or fuck with you personally, don't mean, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like then you got these young boys talking about, you know, talking. I just listen. I'm just telling you what I feel. I feel that it's never the cap, age cap is no good in no genre because in all the other genres, the older folk are the ones doing the best work. Honestly, you got some young cats that do good work, but you know they want to take the music in one direction, and music is meant to go in all kinds of different directions. You know what I mean? I just stuck with one, and you know, just when you hear them talking interviews and all that, you like get these fugazi niggas the fuck up out of here, man. Fuck these niggas talking about, you know what I mean? But they be around certain individuals, and that's who they get it from. So the cap is there to get them niggas the fuck up out the way, and if you fall under that, you should do better. You know better, you do better. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up. That's how I feel. But overall, personal opinion, no. But I understand why the cap was put on there. And right, because these motherfuckers is doing more harm than good. So still, till they start doing good, then you know the cap don't go. The 8 year, the 60-year-old cap don't go on them. You know what I mean? They able to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? All the way from the cave is your dog El Leon. I'm happy to be back. I know y'all miss me. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm been on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bullshit. We need where the dirty section at? You know what I mean? The only boys I see fucking working is '05 the product. Harlem every other day. Hassan gone. All the other niggas is gone. Just let y'all know we gonna be here for the duration, moderation, integration, elevation. Oh! Welcome to the jungle. You're welcome to the jungle. Where we put you on game politics on the humble. Your wholesaler on all the way from the motherfucking cave. You done know. Holla at your dog. Don't worry, we gonna get y'all some music, shoot. Get y'all right. Know what I'm saying? Heard up, shouldn't stop playing with the kid. Bagata. Let me hold some before I choke some. You already know some. Word up, son. Get it? I'm gone. That's all we got to talk about. If I left something out, we'll get to it tomorrow. You know what I mean? That's all we had to talk about today. We calling first day back. We don't want to get too, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to get too crazy with it. You know what I mean? We just wanted to say hello, say what's up, holler back. You know what I'm saying? Talk to my folks them, talk to my people them, talk to the jungle them. You know what I'm saying? Word up, son. Big up to everybody. You know what I mean? We don't know what was too much of what's been going on. We just catching up. What's been, you know what I mean? Bringing it to you as it is. Get it? Bagata, your host. Get your punk ass up out of here. Let me hold some before I choke some. You already know some. Word up, son. Stop playing with the kid. That way. I'm gone.